Diego Rivera was born in 1886 and began doing art as a child in Mexico. While working as a mural artist, Diego met Frida Kahlo, Mexico's most famous woman artist. Diego created many murals in Mexico and was invited to create several murals here in America. He liked to make art that reflected the life of people in Mexico. Many of his paintings show this desire. Here you see his paintings of calla lilies and the people who harvested the lilies in Mexico. He made these paintings in the early 1940s. He and Frida liked to fuss a lot as a married couple, but they loved each other. When she died in 1954, he died not long after, in 1957. Perhaps it was of a broken heart.
We're going to be drawing calla lilies like Diego Rivera. I'm just going to show you, guide you through step by step, just show you how you can draw the calla lilies in a basket so we can remember the Mexican artist Diego, Frida Kahlo's husband. I'm going to start at the top of my paper. I'm going to draw a basket. I turned my paper this way. I turned it horizontally. I'm going to draw all the flower tops first and then draw the bottom of the basket. So in the back of the calla lilies, whenever I look at them, they look more like ovals because they're further away. Some of the calla lilies fall down on the side. I'm thinking about Diego Rivera's paintings of the calla lily harvesters. So I'm drawing all my calla lily shapes first. I'm drawing the very outside of them. Lots of times you will see these around this time of the year because of Easter. Lots of times we see them at church and in different areas. These actually look like leaf shapes, so you can pretend you're drawing leaves the whole time, or ovals with little points on the end, or teardrops. I'm using a Sharpie, but you can use a pencil, you can use a crayon, whatever your teacher would like you to use for this project. You can do it on regular printer paper, like your worksheets are printed on, or you can do it on drawing paper or manila paper, whichever way you prefer. I'm only going to go about halfway down my page because I still need room for my basket. I've got to make room for that. So I just keep filling in those empty spots with those calla lilies. Okay, in one of his paintings I noticed there are a lot of stems that you can see, so I'm going to draw all kinds of lines. My lines in the middle are going to be straight because this is a bunch of calla lilies and they're spreading out from the center. So I'm drawing all my lines, and I'm going to draw a line here. That's going to be the top of my basket for my calla lilies. You might want to draw some lines in your empty spots between your calla lilies. So it looks as if they have stems connecting. I'm going to do that here. Now the center of the calla lily goes down deep. It's like a little funnel, and then there's another little piece. The pistil sticks out of the middle. So I'm going to draw a little circle and then the piece in the middle. Little circle, and it might be turned different ways. Circles with the piece in the middle. And although these calla lilies are white, you can still see different colors on them. I see some yellow and green on the white petals themselves because it's reflecting off the stems and the middle of the flower. So I'm going to do that in every calla lily. And I'm going quickly. And in the back, you can't really see very much on these up here because it's like they're on the top of the bouquet of flowers. So I'm just going to draw like little ovals and little bumps so it looks like they're there. These you can see really well because they're pointing down at us. Looks like little tiny hats in the middle of each calla lily. Alright, then I'm going to draw another line down here, And this is going to be the top of my basket. This is going to be the bottom of my basket. And then I'm going to draw a basket weave on here. Okay, so I'm just going to draw a little cross hatching so it looks like the weave of a basket. First I draw my lines going all the way across. It's okay if they're not perfect, because if you've ever noticed a woven basket does not have perfectly shaped lines. Sometimes the pieces that you're weaving will be a little bit different size than the other pieces. I'm going to treat this kind of like a brick pattern because that's sometimes how a woven pattern looks. Now I'm going to do the brick pattern. Well, it looks like bricks. I'm going to put a line in between where I put the last two lines on the top row above it, so it becomes where it looks like a woven basket. Now after you do all these little lines, and after we do a little set of curved lines on this top row here, then you'll be able to color it or add any other details that you would like. You might want to add a person carrying your basket. You might want to have someone picking calla lilies. You can change it up. You don't have to copy mine. I'm just giving you some ideas of how you could draw your calla lily picture. You can add different things in the background, put your own spin on it. These can be colored with markers or crayons, whatever your teacher prefers, colored pencils. Also, here's the curved line. I want this to look like a little coil that's woven and wrapped around the top of the basket, just like any normal basket that you might have at your house. But anyway, these are Diego Rivera's calla lilies, and I'm going to sign my paper in the corner like a true artist. And you guys can do the same. I'm sure Diego Rivera would be very proud of these calla lilies. Have a great day.